So let's go, Djordje. Welcome to the show, pal. Great to have you with us. Congrats on a big-time win today. Scoring a brace as well. When you hit the back of the net twice, we all said, what a night to have Djordje join us live here on the show on 360. You're going to watch a few games with us. But first, let me ask you, do you have any post-game routines after a game like today?
No, sit on the couch and watch the games like you guys. That's probably about it.
You're not changing diapers?
No. On game days, my wife knows it's not for me.
All right, we got to go through some of your game today. Talk us through some of these moments as we replay some of the match today against a really good Charlotte side. You guys with a clean sheet, you got a brace as well. Quality win here. Here's a save from Kaylyn to start it all off.
Yeah, I mean, quite honestly, I thought this was in the goal. I thought I did a good job of taking a shot where maybe the center back there screens the goalie. And there's a reason why he's one of the best goalies in the league. He can make saves like that.
What about this run here,
for
Djordje?
For this one, you can see that this is kind of like our style of play is get bodies in the box, get crosses in, and do my best to find space to take a one-time shot.
But you're making it sound easy. That was a great finish. Just using the power of the cross and just like cushioning it into that far corner. It was a really good finish.
You could speak more about finishing if you want. And of course,
Djordje,
of course, the penalty.
Djordje, I'm curious. Is there a conversation with Rafa Navarro here in terms of who takes the penalties? Is that a decision that Chris Armas leaves with you guys?
It's for us. I remember I was watching Cole Bassett. He grabbed the ball too. So Rafa and Cole were both having a ball in their hands. And I was just sitting on the penalty spot, like, okay, I'm going to take this. So who's going to give me the ball here? And then Rafa gave me the ball, and yeah, I finish it.
Djordje, how important was it to respond after, plain and simple, bad performance, bad result last week at home against Portland?
No, it's so important to win finally at home after maybe a couple unfortunate games at home in front of our fans. The first one with the Dallas game, high-scoring game, but of course not getting 3 points there, and the last one against Portland where I felt we just weren't on our game that day. Portland played well, and what a good one to go against Charlotte. They're a quality team, a lot of great players, and a good momentum. But I think we executed the plan that the coaches had for us perfectly. It was a great game between two really good teams.
Djordje, speaking of coaches, I don't know if you saw after the game, but what was going on with your boss there, Chris, and his fiery attitude, and Dean Smith? Can you shed some light on what was said? What was the disagreement?
I'll be honest, I was not really paying attention. I know there were some issues that started maybe 20 minutes before the end of the game, but I don't mind seeing that. Yeah, our coach getting into it, like you, Dax, you have a lot of fire in yourself, and I like to say I have fire in myself, and it's nice to see that the coach has the fire in him too.
I got to change the subject real quick, Djordje. Did you build that Lego
I've been thinking the same
Eiffel
thing.
Tower?
I was just asking. I was like, who's done that?
Yeah, I got the Millennium Falcon up there. You can't really see it. This one I got, after we came back from Paris. It was actually a Christmas gift to my wife, but I kind of took over and did it myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Boy.
But hang on, guys.
Exactly.
Djordje, will you do me a favour and teach your boy Dax McCarty how to put together some form of a TV set? Every single time we see him on This Is MLS, he's got kids running around, he's got like a filthy kitchen table at home. Like, what's the deal?
Djordje, that looks like you're in your little gaming den. You definitely play video games in there, don't you?
It's my office, but yeah, that's where I play my video games.
Djordje, I wanna hop in the DeLorean. Let's take it back in time to our Chicago days. I don't know if you remember this, but right after my wife gave birth to my first son, Callum, you came over, you hung out with us in Logan Square. Did that prepare you to become a father? Because we had you pushing the stroller around. You seem like a giddy.
Remember.
There you are. Look at you.
What the heck? Yeah, with the dog. No, I've always.
Is there actually a kid in that stroller, or is he just pushing the dog around?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do think it's Dak's first kid there. But yeah, no, this was definitely something that I saw in my future, having kids. And yeah, I think you prepared me well.
Play, Djordje. It's something we've seen in Major League Soccer here in the last couple of weeks a little bit. It's inside the area, and the referee gives a yellow card. Yamane going to ground, ref quickly, straight across, yellow card issued. Simulation. What do you think, Djordje?
Yeah, this is definitely simulation. I'm not trying to be a referee here, though. No, I think it shows an initiative from the league, from the referees, that this kind of stuff is not allowed and not tolerated. So yeah, it's nice to see that these cautions are given.
You're not being a referee, Djordje. You're being an analyst. Come on now.
You can see in that play,
That's
though,
a
Martin's
penalty.
reaction.
You're right. What am I saying? This is a penalty.
Djordje, you referenced our time at Chicago together back in 2017. That season was magical, making the playoffs, going on a good run, having a good season, playing some really good football, playing some really good soccer. You got the opportunity to learn from a world-class midfielder, and no, I'm not talking about myself.
Obviously not.
I was going to say, please, what?
I'm not talking about Brett Bronico or Juninho.
Yeah,
I'm talking a fit BB. Talking about Bastian Schweinsteiger, Djordje. I'm wondering if you could just take us back in time a little bit to that 2017 season where I think you really had a breakout as a player. I think you started to realize your potential a little bit. Started to grow up a little bit as well off the field. What did you learn from Bastian?
No, first I actually want to speak about what I learned from you. I could speak all day about Basti, but when you speak about me growing up, if you remember a little scuffle, if that's what you like to call it,
I sure do.
It was around April, and I say this all the time to whoever asks, and this was obviously I took it to heart. We were having one of those relaxing days, doing fun stuff, and I'm a young 17, 18-year-old starting to chirp you, and you give me a nice little, whatever you like to call it, an elbow to the throat or something
I call it a love tap, Djordje. I call it a love tap.
Yeah, but I say this all the time that this moment, it changed a lot in me. This changed how I view professional sports, how I view someone like you who's had a good career to that point. And that's the first thing I need to say. But yeah, of course, going into my first professional season with you, Basti, there's a lot of good players. Nikolic, that striker, winning the Golden Boot that year. But yeah, there's so much you can say about Basti. And for me, he comes at a point in his career where he's accomplished everything in the sport, internationally at the club level. And you would think that some players of his history in the sport is going to come to us and take a break, but no, you can see his mentality is probably the same as when he was 18, wanting to break through at Bayern Munich and in the German national team. And just seeing that kind of mindset from a player like him is the first thing that sticks out, and how in control he is of his body. I'm not going to say he's a big guy, but the way he's built, he's not the quickest, the fastest, but how he's able to use his mind, and it makes it look so easy for him to get past players at his age. There's so many things you could learn, and like I said, being 17, 18-year-old, seeing all you guys, that basically the perfect time that I needed to. I wouldn't have it any other way to grow up into this kind of profession.
Start, bench, cut. You got Kljestan, McCarty, Wright-Phillips. Take it away.
Hey, hold on. Before you start.
Djordje, no.
You can't plead your case.
I'm just saying, remember your heritage, brate, okay?
Djordje, don't make me harken back to 2017. You know what to do here.
Just think about who you be playing the ball to.
Oh my God, I'm actually sweating now. Wow.
Djordje, if you saw them in the U.S. Open Cup, just base it on that.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, yeah, Dax is cut.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
Yeah, I'm gonna start Sacha and bench.
No.
Bench Bradley.
I'll take it.
Idemo.
Unlucky, Sacha.
Djordje, I'm flying to Denver tomorrow, pal. You're in trouble.
He said, come.
You and Alan, come on.
Djordje can do what he wants after scoring a brace today. You're top class, man. You really are. Djordje Mihailovic on MLS 360.
Thank you, Djordje. What an analyst you are, my friend.
Well
Thanks
done
for coming
today,
on.
Djordje. Keep going, man.
You can get back on Call of Duty now.
No, yeah.